Hi everyone, welcome to this Excel tutorial. Today, we're tackling a common challenge, adding decimal hours to a time value. Whether you're tracking work hours, calculating project timelines, or managing event schedules, this skill will save you time and reduce errors. By the end of this video, you'll be able to convert decimal hours into Excel's time format and add them to any start time. Let's get started. First, let's clarify how Excel handles time. Excel treats time as fractions of a day. 1 hour equals 1 over 24. 1 minute equals 1 over 1440. So, to add decimal hours such as 2.5 hours to a time value such as 9 a.m., you need to convert decimal hours to Excel's time format by dividing by 24. Add the result to the original time. Let's apply this to a real-world example. Let's start by creating a clear table to organize our data. Imagine you're an HR manager tracking daily work hours for your team. Employees log their clock-out times and any overtime they've worked in decimal hours. For example, John clocked out at 5 p.m. and worked 1.5 hours of overtime. Sarah stayed until 6:30 p.m. with 2.25 hours of overtime, and Alex finished at 4:45 p.m. but had 3.75 hours of overtime. Here's how we'll structure this in Excel. Excel doesn't recognize decimal hours directly as time. To add 1.5 hours to 5 p.m., we need to convert that 1.5 into a fraction of a day. Since Excel treats 24 hours as the number 1, divide the decimal hours by 24. For John's 1.5 hours, 1.5 divided by 24 equals 0.0625. This decimal 0.0625 represents 1 hour and 30 minutes in Excel's time system. Why divide by 24? Think of it this way, 24 hours equals 1 full day equals the number 1 in Excel. So, 1 hour equals 1/24 approximately equals 0.0417, and 1.5 hours equals 1.5. 24 approximately equals 0.0625. In cell D2 next to John's data, type equals C to 24ths, press enter. You'll see 0.0625, but we'll format this as time later. Drag the formula down to D4. Now, let's add John's overtime to his clock-out time. Use the plus operator. In cell E2, type equals B2 plus D2. This means 5 p.m. plus 1.5 hours. Drag the formula down to E4. Let's summarize what we've learned. 1. Convert decimal hours to time by dividing by 24. 2. Add the result to the original time. 3. Format cells as time to display correctly. Now you can confidently handle decimal hours in Excel for any scenario. Now, let's add John's overtime to his clock-out time. Use the plus operator. In cell E2, type equals B2 plus D2. This means 5 p.m. plus 1.5 hours. Drag the formula down to E4. Let's summarize what we've learned. 1. Convert decimal hours to time by dividing by 24. 2. Add the result to the original time. 3. Format cells as time to display correctly. Now you can confidently handle decimal hours in Excel for any scenario.